Preview.
This is an example of a supplied air respirator, filter, and regulator panel. Compressed breathable air enters the panel here. Some panels remove excess oil and water. There may also be filters for particulates, odors, and in some cases carbon monoxide. The maximum number of users per panel isn't just the number of panel outlets. Rather, it also depends on the inlet air pressure and volume, the pressure drop across the panel, and the pressure required for the respirators. The maximum number of users may be estimated using the following methods. Most panels have a nominal cubic feet per minute CFM rating, for example 50 or 100 CFM. Divide this number by the CFM consumed by each respirator. For example, 3M loose-fitting supplied air respirators consume about 15 CFM each. Therefore, a 50 CFM panel divided by 15 CFM results in up to 3 loose-fitting respirators. 3M tight-fitting respirators consume about 10 CFM each. Therefore, a 50 CFM panel might be able to support up to 5 tight-fitting respirators if there are enough outlets. But this is only an estimate. The pressure gauge on the panel must be monitored during use to ensure that the required pressure stated in the respirator user instructions is being met. Another method is to look at the pressure drop curves in the panel user instructions. Pressure drop across the panel increases with more users. Use the 15 or 10 CFM per person to estimate the total air volume. For example, 3 loose-fitting respirators may consume a total of 45 CFM. Then, look at the pressure drop curve to estimate the pressure drop across the panel. The inlet pressure minus the pressure drop must be greater than the required pressure stated in the respirator user instructions. Again, this is only an estimate. The pressure gauge on the panel must be monitored during use to ensure that the required pressure stated in the respirator user instructions is being met. If the pressure shown on the gauge during use is too low, consider the following. Change the panel filters if necessary. Increase the inlet pressure, but within the limits stated in the panel user instructions. Check for air restrictions prior to the panel, for example, inlet piping that's too small. Reduce the number of users connected to the panel, or use an additional panel for some of the users. If your panel is equipped with a carbon monoxide monitor, it must be calibrated regularly according to the monitor user instructions. Although it is possible for oil-lubricated compressors to create carbon monoxide if the compressor overheats, studies have shown that the location of the compressor's air intake is the most likely source of carbon monoxide. For more information about respirator selection or use, please consult your user instructions, the 3M Personal Safety website, or call 3M Technical Service.
ShockwaveSound.com